Hi friends, it's Laura. I'm back with a haul video for you. Yay! Pardon my hair. This is post swimming pool hair. This is what my hair looks like if I let it dry naturally. So honestly, I'm surprised it came out looking this good. I have a haul video for you today. I'm super excited because it was a good day at my thrift store. So I'm going to get right into it so that I can show you all the goodies and then get to work on my whatnot preparations, of which there are many. I've got to draft and photograph 30 new items, as well as backfill 20 old items. A lot of work to do today. Anyway, first up, look at this very pretty little beauty. This is, I believe it's got to be lingerie, right? Like I'm saying, I believe it's, you can see through the entire top. So lingerie, it's got this adorable corset tie back. I love this lace. It's so pretty. This, now I don't know if this is actually vintage. There is a tag in here and it's not familiar looking. It is, I don't know, whatever. That's the tag. And then the back just said 100% polyamide. It's got laundry instructions. So, I mean, it's at least 70s, probably later. It could be modern, but it was so freaking pretty and I don't care. And I don't think anybody else will care. And it's gorgeous. And this was, oh my God. I did not look at the price on this before I purchased it, apparently. It was $10. I did get 20% off because I had reward points today, but still, $8. The little price, I might not have gotten it if I had looked at the price tag. So good job, Laura. Right out of the gate, we're already not paying enough attention. Nothing new there. Okay, next up is this dress, which is really cute. I'll show you the tag first. Tag was cut off. This was $8. I did get 20% off of that as well, though. So this tag was cut, but then it's got this paper tag here. And it's really cute. It's like a, blue and green plaid taffeta, as you can hear and see. It's got this nice wide black belt. Adorable. It does seem like it's on the smaller side. I don't know exactly how small. I'm thinking size extra small to small. It's marked size 6, so probably in that arena. I think it's 80s just based on that tag. So there's that. All right, this dress is so pretty. This does have flaws that I did see before I purchased it, and it is going to need work, but it's a beautiful dress. I don't know if I can put it on the hanger. It's a 1950s dress. So there's that. And then hold, please. And then just this big, gorgeous skirt. This is beautiful. It's got all these little appliques all over it, which are so pretty. The damage that it has is the top of the shoulders are all shattered. But I really wanted to rescue this even though. So I don't know how I will go about trying to fix that. I feel like there's going to have to be like a patch of some sort involved, right? And obviously I'm going to try and be like true to the garment and everything. The good news with this dress, it has about 700 feet. Okay, not really, but it's got a nice wide hem in there, right? And let's see. It does have a tag in here. The tag is very pretty. There's this, I don't know what this fabric is called. I want to say vellum, but that's probably not true. Cellulose, maybe? It's like a papery fabric underneath the regular fabric, and the purpose is to just stiffen up the dress and give it some structure. It does have a metal zipper. So cute. Let me find this tag though for you. The other thing that I don't like is that the zipper, there's like a backing to the zipper that likes to get caught. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Here's some construction on the inside, in case you're curious. And then here is the tag. This is not a brand that I'm familiar with at all. This was Tina Lesser original. So, but there's that tag. So really pretty dress. Does need a little bit of work. So I might put it in tomorrow's Whatnot show. I'm not sure. I paid, it was $8, but then 20% off of that. So if I put it in tomorrow's Whatnot show, I'll probably put it in around 20 bucks. It might not sell because of the shoulder shattering, but it's really beautiful other than that. And I feel like those are, I don't want to say an easy fix, but like relatively. So we'll see how that goes. I'm very excited about that dress. Next up is a piece that it might not go in tomorrow's show. It might be saved for my sweater show. It was $2.50 and then 20% off of that. Look at how cute this is. It's a little sweater vest and the side is all open. It buttons at the waist. I love the colors. I love the print. It's so cute. Chouse. Adorable. I love this. This was a lot of fun. So, yeah. Cute, cute. That might be saved for September. We'll see. These guys just fell out. These I'm very excited about. I think they're tiny, but I'm not positive. But these are vintage shorts, which I don't find, and vintage like maybe like 60s era, maybe 70s. I don't know. There's no tags. This is what the inside construction looks like. And it's got these tiny little pockets. So cute. It has a button fly. How adorable is that? And, you know, it's a little bit faded in the seat, which I think is just a fun, I don't know how easy that is to tell. But these were $4, but then 20% off. I don't think these will fit me. If they do, I would want to keep them. But I think they're going to be a little bit snug on me. So we'll see how that goes. But those were really fun. Next up, this is probably one of the few pieces that I really debated on getting just because it's kind of in the secretary dress vein. It's a cute dress. I kept going back and forth on it, and there were a couple other pieces that it was easier for me to decide, like, I'm going to leave this here. And so I ended up getting this partially because I kept going back and forth on it so much. I don't know. It's a Positive Attitude. This is acrylic knit. Like, it's a lightweight acrylic, but it's still acrylic. So it's probably like a dress for fall. I think the print is really pretty. I like the silhouette of it. It's very soft. I don't know. Something kept attracting me to it. So I took it home. This was $5 and then 20% off of that. So whatever it was. I got a lot of things off of the new rack today, which, like, not fun because then they're not 50% off, but also I had the extra 20% off. And also it was great stuff. So I was kind of like, all right, win-win. This is really cute. This was $1.50 and then 20% off of that. Look at how cute this is. And then the sleeves. Well, now this also might be saved for September. I'm not positive. There's no tags in this. It might be handmade. This is what the seam looks like big fat chunky seam. So interesting. Feels like it's acrylic. It's very cute. I love the rainbow. Adorable. All right, let's see. This dress doesn't look like a whole lot on the hanger, but I think it's going to look cuter on. I think it's going to be a little bit more of a sheath dress than it looks on the hanger. This was $3 and then 20% off of that. There are no tags in this. It might be handmade. That's the print. It's got a little nylon talon zipper back there. Hi. And then, of course, the ruffle collar. And that's it. Like, it doesn't look like a whole lot, but when I held it up to myself, it is a smaller size. And I do think it's going to be a little bit fitted and cute. So we'll see how that comes out. It wasn't that expensive, so it wasn't a big risk anyway. Let's see. I have so much good stuff today. All right, this one's fun and a little bit goofy. It does have a little stain on it that I'm going to try and hit with some Grandma's Secret Spot Remover, which I think might work. It works pretty well on synthetics a lot. It works well on a lot of stuff, but on synthetics, it's like pretty immediately gratifying results often. This was $3. The tag for this says Saks Fifth Avenue, and then whatever that says that I can't read because it's backwards for me right now. But just a really cool, pajama-y loungewear type of thing. The elastic at the wrists is a little bit shot, but the sleeves aren't, terribly long. So I don't think that'll be as big a deal. You can see that spot there. That's what I have to try and hit with some stain remover. If the stain remover doesn't get it out, it'll probably come out with a soak. I don't think it's that big a deal. So, and this was only $3 and then 20% off. So that's cute. That's fun. All right, let's see. This is an interesting little shacket kind of situation. hold on, let me show you the tag first. There's no brand or anything, but this is the tag. You know, you can tell it's older. And it does have buttons up the front. It's polyester, very polyester, but it's cute. I was hopeful that there was another piece that went with this, but I couldn't find it. I was thinking like maybe like solid color pants or something. I couldn't find anything that went with it. So I got it anyway. It's neat. It was $2.50. So, you know, easy peasy. Very cute. This shirt, this is interesting. I got to zip it back up. Hold, please. Put it on the hanger. I don't think that this had a tag either. I did not see one. This shirt was $2. So again, can't beat it. And look at that neckline. That's great. So like the rest of it is like fine, but the neckline's amazing. What is happening with this cuff? All right. So I thought that was really cool. Also feels very polyester. Has a zipper down the back. And I did not see any tags in here, but one of those guys. So I thought that was really cool. $2. Easy peasy. I think it'll be really cute with like a high-waisted whatever, skirt pant, something. Okay. This one's exciting. This was new off of the rack. It was $8. I will show you the tag first. So there's that. And if you couldn't read that, that says Penthouse Gallery, New York. This is cotton. Look at that. It's got the adjustable button straps. So cool. Let me get this on a hanger so I can show it to you. So it's like kind of Hawaiian-y, but I don't know, not quite Hawaiian, but you know, that kind of vibe. Little cave drawing kind of animals. It's got this shirring back here, little waist tie, zipper down the back. Very cool. $8. It's a maxi length. It's so pretty. I'm very excited about this one. So that I'm going to look up and do some comps for before I throw it on Whatnot. I'll probably start the bidding on that around 20 or 25. It may sell for that much too, but if it's something that sells, you know, really, really high, whatever. I don't expect that it will be, but you never know. I'm not going to put this on a hanger. This one's simple. This is just a turtleneck, but it's older. I like the tag. Okay. I like the tag. And then it's just a brown turtleneck, but it's like a nice thin sort of t-shirt weight turtleneck. And you got your single seam stitching down here. It's neat. And it was $4, 20% off of that. So not bad. Not bad. All right. This is very pretty. This is a little Leslie Faye, and it's an older Leslie Faye. We got that tag. So cute. There are some very light stains on the front of this. The dress says dry clean only, which, you know, I don't always pay attention to necessarily, but here's the dress. Look how cute. And then the skirt. And so this skirt, you know, it's like nice. It's got these little pleats in it. Zips down the back. Love this little keyhole situation going on. The spots are pretty small and light, you know, around in there. So it's nothing too critical. I don't know if I'm going to spray some Grandma's Secret spot remover on there. I might like try to dab it a little bit and see how that goes. I don't know. I might leave it alone and just list it as is. It was $4. So, and it's really cute. And I think even with those stains, they're not super obnoxious. So I think it could sell even with those discolorations. Sorry, Rizzo. So that was really cute. Exciting. It's an exciting day. This thing, let's see. There's so many good things. All right, this dress is interesting. I did not see any tags in this. And at first glance, it does not look very exciting. This was $3.50. So it's just this like sort of greenish brown dress, right? It's a really great jersey knit. It's very like heavy and drapey, but like thin, you know? The sleeves have this whole like keyhole thing. Hold on. Goes down the entire length of the sleeve. It's really cool. It's like little cutout situation. And that's kind of it. I mean, the sleeves are really cool. The fabric feels fantastic. No tags, like I said. I suspect that this is another one of those pieces that it's going to look really nice on. It's a little bit more minimalist than my typical. I'm sorry, this does have tags, I think, but I don't think that they're like, I think they're just like, yeah, that's right. So it's got this one like shredded up tag, and then it has a union tag down here. And this union tag is pre-1974. So that's cool. I think this will look nice on. It's like feels a little bit more upscale with the fabric and everything. So I thought that was neat, and someone will like it. Let's see. This dress is really interesting, cool, nifty. It has a tag on the inside there, that. And you can see too, it's got a little metal zipper going on. Let me get it on the hanger for you. This was also 50% off. It was marked at $10. I paid $5. So here's the dress, but look at these cuffs. And also it's new old stock, which I thought was really cool. Oh my God, if I can find the tag. So Bell Made dress core. So that was really fun. These buttons are not very, like, this is like a cheapie. Like, this looks very fancy, but these are like sort of plastic mirrored buttons, and you can see they've got a little tarnishing kind of situation going on, but I still thought it was a really cool dress. So, all right, let's see. Tossing everything. What is this? All right, this is another piece that I feel like had another, like was supposed to go with something else, and I could not find the something else. So I got it anyway. I don't know how I'm going to style this because it was $2.50, first of all. So it was really an easy decision that way. It's kind of like a long tunic duster. It buttons down the front of the bodice, but stops around the waist or so. But it's very long. So this probably went over maybe a dress, but I'm also envisioning like pants of some sort. It feels like silky polyester knit. So I thought that was cool. And like I said, it was $2.50. So I'll have to figure out maybe how to style that a little bit interestingly. That's one of the things that I'm not going to be able to do much of. I don't really have the capacity to style a whole bunch of things for Whatnot shows because, like, unless it's something that's within the items that I have to photograph or it's already out on a rack, there's not a real high chance that I'm going to be able to style it super well, but we'll see what happens. This is beautiful. This is like a, I would say 50s era little bolero style top with all this gorgeous lace. Look at that. And these are all little prong set. Yes, I was like, what's happening? There's prong set rhinestones in here. These are the back sides of the rhinestones because this is tacked down, but these are all on the front side. And I like that they kind of continue down this into the, you know, part of the sleeve there. They're also on the back. And then, of course, that silver trim. It's so pretty. I love it. This was $5. I did get 20%. I got 20% off of everything, so I'll just stop telling you 20% off. But yeah, it was $5. This is really pretty. I love it. It could be later than 50s. I don't know. Either way, it's got like a weird sweater knit trim down here. But either way, it's gorgeous and I love it. So let's see. Next up, this is fun. This is probably a little heavy for this time of year, but it's cool. Like, it's neat, kind of cool, not temperature cool. And I am probably going to stick it in the show because I need the inventory. So let's see. It's a maxi dress. Here's the tag. And it was $4. And so this is like a ribbed sweater knit up here. And then this is like a double knit polyester. And it's very long. Very long. So that was really cool. I love it. Adorable. I love the scoop neck. It's really neat. That's a fun piece. Okay. Next up, This I was super stoked about. And then, like, I don't want to say I was let down a little bit, but this is a really fun piece. I was very excited about this. And I still am, just, you know, it's not quite what I expected. So it's a circle skirt. And at first I thought that maybe it was like 50s. I know that this design, like this is very 80s looking, but the feel of the cotton and the silhouette of the skirt, and especially like the waistband even, like it all has a very 50s look to it to me. It does have a nylon zipper. So I thought maybe, oh, maybe the zipper's replaced, but it also has a tag. So, and this might not even be 80s. It might be later than that, but it's such a good, it's so good. Like it looks really, that's the tag. Like it's insane. This is marked size 10. It is 100% cotton. It's just such a great skirt. Like, look at that. I love it. I don't know what's all on this. It's like here, it's got like a number 3. I think that the white stuff is supposed to be words, but it's amazing. I love it. I think this is such a cool skirt. And this was, did I already tell you? This was $8, but I was like, I don't care, you know? So, okay, that was really cool. I loved that. Next is this one. I think it's Y2K. I tried to comp it really quick. I didn't really find much. I grabbed it because it was only $2 and it's neat looking. So just a cool, that's the tag. And I think that's the only tag. I'm not positive. Oh no, there's this one, which isn't quite papery, but it's very worn. I don't know. So we'll see. I'll probably do a little bit. I'll probably just stick in the Whatnot show. I might do a little more research on it, but probably not. So this thing I think is super cool. I was very excited about it. It also has a little spot, but I think the spot will come right out. This thing was fucking $4. So I was like, what? That's the tag. And look at this. Puff sleeves, lace, the little peplum with this sort of like mini train. I love this thing. I think it's phenomenal. So I was very excited about that. And it has shoulder pads because of course it does. Let's see. Okay. Toss that. Next, this thing was also way too expensive, but it's so cute, but it's also going to be so small, but it's so cute. It was $9 fucking dollars, and I did get 20% off of that, but still. But here's the tag. Okay, you can tell. Obviously, it's denim, but wait. Look at that. It's so ridiculous. Oh, I love it. I love it. So, because I paid $9 for this, it'll go in Whatnot, but it's going to go for like $20 because I paid too much money for it. But this is so much fun. It's so adorable. So, all right. Let's see. Here's these CDs that I have to pull out. They're not going to stay there. Okay. Next, these pants, these are just kind of, okay, they are vintage, and I think that they're a cool aesthetic for someone who does not dress like I do. International Concepts. So that's an older tag, but they're just like chino style pants. They're high-waisted and like a little bit of a taper to the leg. I was going to get them, and then I put them back, and then I decided to get them again because the color is cool. They were $4. They were not on sale. But like, I think these with like a beat up old t-shirt kind of tucked in, you know, and like some Ked style sneakers or whatever. I think it's a very like casual chic kind of look. Like, again, not my typical aesthetic. These might be men's pants. These pockets are absolutely massive. The waist, it's marked size 30 with a 32-inch inseam. But I feel like they've got like some kind of hips to them a little bit. But I love the color. I thought they were cool. So I got them. And they were not, what did I say? They were $4. So, you know, not a big deal. Plus I needed inventory. So there we go. There's another little bolero jacket. This was also $4. Let's see. It's cute. I don't like it as much as the other one, but I still think it's really pretty. All this like soutache detailing. This thread I have to pull out. I don't know why it's there. It's almost like a basting thread. It doesn't exist anywhere else. I started pulling it out at the store a little bit, and the places where I pulled it out of, the ribbon stitching stayed in place, so I feel like I can safely take it out. But it's neat, and this was $4, so pretty. All right. Next up, this is very likely waiting until September because it's a serious fucking sweater. It's not kidding around. This sweater was $3. Right? And it's just a big cozy. It does feel like wool. I don't see any tags in here. Let's see. Double check. Yeah, I don't see any tags. But it's like it's a cool looking sweater. I like the neckline. I like the sort of mottled polka dot, whatever that is. The Harlequin also. It's cool. I like it. Did I tell you how much it was? Probably. I think I did, and I'm just going to skip it. So, all right, next is a 90s Forenza. This actually I might pair with those International Concepts like chino looking pants because I think it'll be a cool, I can't get the hanger in there. You're just going to have to deal. It's fine. Just like striped. It's sort of like a hot pink and black. These are shoulder pads in here, right? Very like, I don't know, normcore kind of aesthetic. This was $2.50, so easy peasy. Here is another cute little sweater. This was $2, so also helps. That's the tag. And I think this is this would be really cute actually with those chinos. The colors match. This is the one. Probably I'll do both of them with the chinos. So very cute sweater, right? That was nice. My back is starting to hurt. Okay. Let's see. This is a Laura Ashley skirt, and it was $5. It's made in Great Britain. I'm going to guess like 90s era. It's pretty, like it's, it's nice. I got it because it was Laura Ashley, essentially. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have picked it up, but Laura Ashley makes such great quality and people love it. I didn't even realize it was new old stock. Bonus. This was originally priced, oh my God, at $85. Y'all crazy. $85. It's not what it's going to be priced at tomorrow. So I'll tell you that much. All right. This dress is gorgeous. It's another like 50s or 60s era kind of cocktail party semi-formal dress. Velvet. And so that's like an off-white ribbon type of thing going on the bust. Very pretty. Has a metal zipper down the back. Oh, that's my hanger. And then the hem, and it's like fitted in the bust, in the bodice, the torso. And then the hem has like this high-low situation. You're not going to really be able to see this well. It's almost like it is like a hem and then it drapes down and goes around back. So it's really cool. This is pretty heavy. It's more of a winter weight type of dress. And here is the tag on the inside. So very cool. I forget how much that was. Sorry, I already threw it over there. Too bad. My apologies, but it's gone now. So let's see. All right, and I only have two more things. One more thing is a clothing item. It's super awesome. I know I'm going to be tempted to keep it. I think it might be too small for me. I don't honestly have any idea. It had a tag once, but it's been cut out. This was $3.50. And hold on one second. Let me do it like this. Look at this. So that's going to be, it's obviously not fitting me properly, but because I'm, but look at that. Phenomenal. This is going to look so freaking cool. And I know part of me is going to not want to sell it. I don't remember, obviously the one tag is cut out. I don't remember if I saw another tag or not, because this feels like it's a little special. Like, I wonder, I mean, not like, you know, not going to be $8 million special, but I don't know. Either way, it's so cool. It's really amazing. I'm very excited to put this piece in my show as well. And then the last thing that I got is for me. It's a blanket. It was super inexpensive. It was $4. It was not on sale. I think it's like, I don't know if it's like a Cantha quilt type of blanket. So it's two-sided. One side is just red, but then the other side is this. It's so pretty. And, you know, you guys can't see it as well, but all of these are like stitched on. So all those designs are like cut out appliques that are stitched on. It's really nice, and it's cotton, and it does have a tag. Look at that. So awesome. I love it. I think it's so pretty. So that's just for me. It's gonna need, oh, look, it's got like little bird guys. So cool. I love it. I'm very excited about this. I was looking at some other blankets. They had a couple of other cool blankets that I would like to list, but I just don't have the space to store them. I don't want to deal with them. So I left them, which kind of hurt a little bit, but that's okay. I've got more than enough stuff to deal with. I got so much stuff out of my house recently. I have a nice big haul today. I feel like I was rewarded for all of my decluttering work, and I got a really nice haul that hopefully will mostly all leave tomorrow after I do my Whatnot show. So fingers crossed for that. I have so much work to do, and I'm going to get started on it now. I appreciate you watching this haul. Thank you so much. I hope that you enjoy it. Let me know if you have like a favorite piece. Which piece would you keep? You know I want to keep like half of them, but probably none. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you again soon. Bye.